It's 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning, folks, so grab your coffee, sit down, and enjoy Laura Crowley, Doug DeForest, coming to you almost live from Houston, the biggest little city in Texas County. It's the people, sights, sounds, and tastes of downtown Houston after hours. Now here's your hosts, Doug DeForest and Laura Crowley. Welcome, everyone, to Downtown Houston After Hours. I'm Doug DeForest.
Laura Crowley.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, this week's a really cool thing.
All right.
Because, I'll tell you what's so cool about it. We have Alice Wells on the show, and Alice is going to be talking about the Stamp Out Hunger Walk, which occurs here in Houston.
It does.
It's part of the food pantry, which we did a whole show on the food pantry while you were ill. You didn't get to go to that show.
I know.
I know, but it was really cool because we got taken all over the food pantry and showing the inner workings, and it was a really fun show.
That's a great organization.
It really is, and they showed us how they bale clothes. Now, I never dreamed about baling clothes, but they have a clothes baler where they send clothes off to needy people that need clothes in different countries and stuff that we can't necessarily use here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great deal. Yeah. I know you were out of town, but I'm going to look the episode up and make you watch it because it was very cool.
I will watch it.
So today on the show is Miss Alice Wells, and she's going to tell us all about it. I can't wait to have her. So how have you been faring this week, young lady?
Very well. Lots of rest.
Lots of rest?
Sure.
So you slept till noon every day?
No, not till noon, but I did work in a nap or two.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Naps are important to us old folks.
Tired.
I know,
Why?
It just happens. Well, I think it's the heat.
Well,
We
yeah.
finally got hot
go with
around
that.
here. We had that big cold snap back in July,
I know.
which was crazy and bizarre.
But wonderful.
But the good Lord, He never tells you what kind of weather He's going to give you. He says just deal with it. That's what we do.
That is what
Well,
we do.
folks, we're going to leave a lot of room this episode. We have Miss Alice Wells. We
Yes.
have Dumb News from Rick and Rocky. We have
2-Minute Chef.
2-Minute Chef. We get to see what's cooking.
All right.
And then we also are going to head down to Bob's Barbershop, as we do every week this season, to find out what kind of really great
Bad
joke Bob
jokes.
has. I don't know where he gets his jokes. Anyway, so let's just pay a few bills,
Yeah, let's do that.
and then when we come back, we'll be back with Alice Wells, okay?
All right.
Don't go away, folks. Downtown Houston After Hours. We'll be back after this message.
Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into
From the first look at Crowley's Homeworks, you will notice the thousands and thousands of ideas for any home project. Crowley's Homeworks has the best selection in the country. You don't have to drive miles to make your home beautiful. Just come on out to Crowley's Homeworks. 3 convenient locations to serve you.
Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into
Crowley's Homeworks, Houston, Salem, and Mountain Grove.
We've been making landmarks in Houston for years. You can be a landmark too. Come on by.
Here for you, Landmark Bank. Here for you.
Time for some downtown Houston After Hours shout-outs. Shout out to United Country Realty Kabul in Houston, Barb Head 967-2221 or Stacy Matherly 962-4711 in Kabul. Texas County's only national real estate franchise. Hyatt Land Title 1215 South Sam Houston, phone 967-0238. Justin Shelby, your State Farm agent, 6783 Highway 63, phone 967-4152. H&S Flea Market, 8145 North Highway 63, phone 967-1555. Shout out to Neil Sporting Goods, 213 North Grand, phone 967-4444. Shout out to Dr. Joe Richardson, DDS, 321 South 2nd Street, phone 967-4528. That's just some of our downtown Houston After Hours area shout-outs.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Alice Wells, and we're going to be discussing the Hunger Walk here
That's
in
so
Texas County.
good of you to say that, because we just are so excited to talk about this event.
Well, I am too.
Well, now, is this your first time on television?
Well, actually, no. 6th grade, we had some things on TV in St. Louis. Talked about news, actually, but it's been a long time.
Yeah,
since
so this
I
is your
was in
second
sixth grade.
time, and we're
Right.
proud to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, you're married to a guy I've always affectionately called Uncle Chalk, who works very hard in this community as well.
He does.
But we want you to tell us about your work right now with the Stomp Out Hunger Walk.
Okay. It's the 22nd year for this hunger walk.
Wow.
The purpose of it is to raise money for the Texas County Food Pantry and the one in Licking, which is called United Community Help Center. We have walkers who will collect funds from their family, their friends, anybody, and bring it to the day of the walk. It's September 28th, which is a Sunday afternoon. We start at the Houston Senior Citizen Center, and there is a 1-mile route and a 3-mile route if you're feeling really energetic.
Really froggy, as we used to say in the old days. We're feeling
Right.
really froggy.
Yeah. And when you get back, there's bottled water and refreshments to eat. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We always have fun.
What's the best year you've had so far in fundraising on that one? Have you had some pretty good years?
2 years ago, we raised over $4,000.
Awesome.
And last year, not quite so much, but
Times have
anyway.
been hard lately, but people are. I don't you see a lot of people bouncing back from these terrible times? I mean,
I think so,
I
yeah.
see a lot of growth, and in the community. And I know you work at the food pantry. The last time I was there, you were there working right then.
Yeah, I work on Tuesdays.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time just, there's so many people in the community that volunteer and help down there, and it does such a great service that it has to be rewarding to know you're working for something that special.
It's very rewarding, and the people are very appreciative who come in to get food. There's over 600 families each month that benefit from the food at the pantries. And I mean, you read Matthew 25, and Jesus said, if you fed the least of these, you fed me, and so forth. So
Absolutely.
that's just a good thing to do.
Yeah, we talk about faith a lot this year on the show because really we feel led to. And Matthew, the book of Matthew, is one of my favorite books on earth because Matthew 6:1-7 is one of my favorite pieces of the Bible because as a good old Methodist boy, we like to live by that one, and so every time someone quotes Matthew, it's always about love. Matthew really preached a really cool gospel. I mean, he really did. He really had it all together. It's something I can read and gain great knowledge from.
Right.
If you feed me, or you feed the least of these, you feed me, and that's amazing. So if folks are participating in the Hunger Walk, they're actually doing the work that the good Lord intended for us to do, really, when you stop and think about it.
Absolutely.
I should say something about walkers. If you're interested in walking and you've never done it before, or even if you have, you can get an envelope from me, and I'll have them at my home or at our church, Methodist Church, and just get an envelope and go around collecting funds and bring it the day of the walk. It's a Sunday afternoon, and the senior center is very sweet to let us use their facilities without charging us rent, so we appreciate that very much.
Senior Citizen Center here has been just a really amazing deal. At the Christmas we shot a piece down there, and I've actually, back when Grandma was still with us, we went down there and ate, and I was surprised at the quality of the food and the quality of the friendliness down there. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
a lot of people don't think about the senior center. It's kind of there by itself, and it's kind of nondescript. But folks, if you get a chance, go by and visit the Houston Senior Center because they're great to help out Alice in this wonderful cause, and just let them know you support them.
Yes.
And something I saw on the street today that I didn't know about. Maybe you can tell me something about it because how many years you been here now? I was just a young lad when I first met you.
73 when we
Yeah.
moved here.
Yep, that's right. And so I see this truck going around that says anyone can ride.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. So a town of 1,900 people has basically a bus shuttle service for anyone in the community.
That's right, and they deliver meals at lunchtime to people who
That's
have ordered
amazing.
them too.
Now, is this funded by a government entity or is this a town-driven thing? Do you know much about it?
I don't know really how it's funded. I know we have 2 buses, which they alternate using, and you can pay however much you want to on a ride, or you don't have to even pay. And it's a very good service for our town.
These are the kind of things that make us us.
We used that bus for our Christmas special.
That's right, we did. We rode on it, and I got to
City
sit by
Expressions.
Miss LaFoon.
Yes.
And we had a wonderful conversation the whole day.
Yes.
And she was so delightful, and it was so great to see her. I hadn't seen her in years. And she just was a great lady that day. We just had such a good time. Well, Alice, we want to thank you for coming in and talking to us about this. And would you please carry our thank yous to your husband, Uncle Chalk,
Okay.
for all the work he's done. He has been one of the biggest supporters of downtown Houston After Hours out there. I mean, when when his stepson at one time, Dave Klotz, came to him with that idea, he stepped up and stepped forward, and as he's done in my life throughout the years, and really helped us with this. And we can't thank him enough. So you make sure you let him know what we think of him.
I'll sure tell him.
He's been very good at this show. Well, folks, when we come back, there'll be more of this show, more entertainment, more fun, and more silliness right here on Downtown Houston. After hours, don't you go away. Corner Express Shell wants to tell you one thing. If you try RV gas in your old clunker, you might see a magical change from that clunker into something very special, a high-performance limousine. Try V-Gas at Corner Express Shell, the last locally owned and operated convenience store in Houston, Missouri.
The Spring Hill dairy farmer squints, looking up in the sky. He praises, kicks the dust, says downtown Houston it's way too dry. Clouds up in the city, the weatherman complains. But where I come from, Texas County, born and bred, I love you, Ben Davis. Rain is a good thing. Rain makes milk. Rain makes grass. Grass makes milk. Milk makes my paycheck at Spring Hill Dairy that much bigger. Rain down on my farm. Please, dear Lord, send me some. My cows are giving milk. My bulls are having fun. Rain is a good thing, yeah. Rain is a good thing. I love you, downtown Houston, Missouri.
Shout out to the Office Bar, 116 North Grand, phone 967-7128. Our friends at Double R Pond, 203 South Grand, phone 967-2706. Barnhart Financial, 1463 Sam Houston, phone 967-4700. Shout out to Bob's Barbershop, 112 North Grand, 217-9719. Shout out to Animal Shelter of Texas County, 6931 East Highway 17, phone 967-0700. Shout out to Darren's Body Shop, 8100 Mineral Drive, Houston, phone 967-3074. And now it's time for the 2-Minute Chef.
With the Ann Driesel.
We did that good.
I'm Ian Driesel, I'm the 2-Minute Chef, and today I'm going to show you how to make a side. It's green beans and red bell peppers. It's pretty good. I'm going to start off by bringing a pot of water that's as salty as the sea to a rolling boil. I'm going to take my green beans that are cut bite size, and I'm going to put it in that water. Now, in making sure the water's at a rolling boil, what you do is you bring all the chlorophyll to the skin of the green beans. And then we're going to shock them, which is going to keep that chlorophyll in place, which is going to make for a brighter green vegetable. Now, while we're waiting on those to cook, what we're going to do is we're going to take a pan, we're going to put it on high heat, we're going to get it smoking hot. Not quite done yet. What you're looking for with the green beans is al dente. Now, al dente does not mean crunchy. It means it just gives some resistance to your tooth when you bite through it. It's not soft, but it's not crunchy at all. Alright, I just checked our green beans and they're right at done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of the pot and go straight into some ice water. What we're going to do is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil to your really hot pan. To that, we're going to add red bell pepper that's been cut off to about bite size, julienne. We're going to add that to this nice hot pan. What we're going to do is we're going to caramelize that real nice. We're going to season it with some salt. Not too much. And we're going to drain our green beans. Alright. You can see how the peppers are starting to get a nice color around the outside of them. We're going to add our green beans. We're going to put some salt. Toss it. Add a cube of ice. That's just to steam those green beans to make sure they don't wither. And I'm going to finish off with a nice couple turns of some black pepper. And there you have it. You can see that nice green color from blanching and the sweetness from the bell pepper pop, which makes a good side for anything from chicken to steak. I'm Ian Driesel. I'm the 2-Minute Chef, and here's your red bell pepper green beans.
Oh, now it's time for dumb news.
You didn't share.
Here. With Rick and Rocky.
It's now time for Dumb News with Ricky V.
Thanks, Rockstar. I love being on your show, especially when it's TV. Lady Antebellum announced their new album, 747, will be released on September 30th, and like to be shot down by the Russians, actually. Casey Kasem's body reportedly gone missing. We're going to keep you tuned in on 40 top places he could be, leading off with the Rockstar's basement, possibly Agent 99's garden as well, and leaving home at Josh York's mom and dad's house.
Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura.
What?
I think we ought to go down to the barber shop where Bob's at.
Oh man, is it time for more
It's
jokes?
time for a bad Bob joke. Come on, Bob. Tell us about it.
Hey man, so how's it going?
Going good, Bob. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. What can I do for you?
Bob, I want to look just like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, so you want me to cut you bald, huh?
Tom Cruise isn't bald.
He would be if he came in here.
When I look up to the sky, I see your blue eyes. Every time I come up here to Chimney Rock, you can almost touch the clouds. You can see for miles. The world was ours on this mountaintop. That's the closest to heaven I've ever been. That was back when you and I were still something. When I drove down these mountain roads to the places you and I would go, those memories, they always make me cry. I stop the car and I get out, look around and think about all the fun we had those summer nights. That's when I think of you and your places you and I would go. Those memories, they always make me cry. I stop the car and I get out, look around and think about all the fun we had those summer nights. That's when I think of you. That's when I think of you and your Carolina blue eyes. Your Carolina blue eyes.
Hi folks, my name's Dave and I'm proud to invite you to join us Saturday, September 20th at 6 p.m. at Pizza Express in Houston, Missouri for our 30th anniversary parking lot party. This is a free event. We invite you to bring your family, featuring Nashville recording star Brian Collins.
It starts with the dreams of the things you don't possess. So you sacrifice and offer up the rest. And too many of us, we're getting lost along our way, only guided by the things that other people say. We've been blind for way too long, from staring at the sun, while our days keep passing one by one. So just when you think you're walking on water, as you take another step, they watch you drown. Nah, 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 nah. You better hold on to the good things in your life. They'll never let you down, no. Keep holding on to the good things. Hey, nothing's gonna stop you now. You're well on your way to that light in the sky. Forget the past, it's out of sight and out of mind. But along the way you left the good things behind. So just when you think you're so far above it, oh, someone comes along and takes your crown.
My name's Brad Reese. I'm the golf instructor out at Oakwood Golf Course. We've enjoyed giving you these tips the last few weeks and we look forward to seeing you out at the golf course. We invite you, we have lessons for men on Monday night at 5:30 in the evenings. We have lessons for women at 5:30 on Tuesday evenings. And on Wednesday morning, we have lessons for juniors at 9 o'clock. We invite you to come out anytime and join in and get involved in a game that we love and love to play and love to teach. So come see us at Oakwood Golf Course. Thank you.
Why move your family or your business to Houston? Because Houston has it, an open and friendly government.
And our airport with a 3,500-foot runway and new offices and hangars.
Very little crime, safe streets, and a caring community.
Houston also has one of the 13 remaining drive-in movie theaters in the state of Missouri.
A full-time director of economic development and a booming industrial park.
Living in Houston, you're part of a very caring community.
Houston Schools provides 21st century skills for college and career readiness.
A 9-hole golf course with lots of fun for the whole family. Free lessons given as well. Many lakes, streams, and rivers just a short drive away. Beautiful homes just waiting for you. Did we mention our caring community?
So if you're considering moving your family or business to Houston, we hope you'll consider Houston, because Houston has it.
Hi Brady, how are you?
Corner Express Shell is Houston's only locally owned and operated convenience store where we treat you like family.
At Corner Express Shell, we treat you right, one smile at a time. Corner Express Shell, Houston, Missouri. And now it's time for some downtown Houston after-hours shout-out. Shout out to Progressive Ozark Bank, 1460 South Sam Houston, phone 967-4196. Pizza Express, 1450 South Sam Houston, phone 967-4473. Donnie Wells Shelter Insurance, 610 South Grand, phone 967-2400. Shout out to our friends at DNL Florist, 1468 South Sam Houston, phone 967-3705. Brad Eads, an attorney at law, 112 East Main Street, phone 967-4747. Shout out to the Houston Chamber of Commerce, 501 East Walnut, phone 967-2220. Oakwood Golf Course, 7453 Country Club Lane, phone 967-3968. Atkinson Insurance, 111 West Main Street, phone 967-2600. Martin's Plumbing, 1591 North Highway 63, phone 217-3113. And our friends at Houston Bowl, 610 Highway B, phone 967-3211. Well, it's the things that happen off camera that you can't discount. I mean,
You're crying. You're
yeah, I
laughing so
am. It's,
hard.
you know, folks, we have a lot of fun doing this show.
Yes,
I mean,
we
it's
do.
like kids in the playhouse, you know. Well, I'm having a good time with it, and we got a whole nother show next week. Imagine that, we're back again. You know, we're crowding now 40 episodes of Downtown Houston After Hours. Where's our party whistles? Where's our blowers? Our cameraman's eating ice cream.
He's celebrating a little early, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what's is it just pure ice cream? Josh, come on in here.
Is
Come
that
on
the
in
stuff
here.
we had from?
You just come on in. Yeah, you come on in here now. Come on.
Is that?
Yeah, that was
our ice cream.
Well, it's the stuff that we put away from the creamery with Duncan and Josh. So you're eating all our ice cream, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you enjoying your job?
Can I say, I get paid to eat ice cream.
It's awesome. So who's running the camera right now?
Bill Johnson.
Bill Johnson?
Bill Johnson.
Where did Bill Johnson come from?
It's a name that just popped into my head.
Folks, we've gotten out of
Thank you,
hand.
Bill Johnson.
Yeah, thank you, Bill Johnson, for running the camera. You're doing a fine job. And so, Josh, you going to continue to eat ice cream while we close the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Folks, join us next week when our new cameraman will be presenting you with Downtown Houston After Hours, and Josh will be in the hospital in a dairy coma. Please join us next week. Until then, I'm Doug DeForest.
I'm Laura Crowley.
See you next time.
I'm Josh.
Here's Josh.
You got a mouthful of stuff.
Hop in the car, going to the bar tonight. You got a rig full of friends, club full of bands to ride. No, we're not worried, we tell a story just like this. Come and get some if you want some of this.